In today's digital age, your data is your most valuable asset. That's why GotBackup is your ultimate, all-in-one cloud backup service that prioritizes your security, offers an unbeatable value, and unlocks exciting opportunities.
Is GotBackup really that easy? And exactly how secure is my data? Whoa! What the?
GotBackup offers unparalleled ease of use. With our simple 3-step setup process, users can effortlessly select which specific folders on their device to back up to their GotBackup cloud with just one configuration. Once set up, it operates seamlessly in the background, requiring no further attention. It's truly a set-and-forget solution. Whether you're a seasoned computer enthusiast or a casual user, GotBackup caters to all levels of technical proficiency, ensuring a smooth experience for everyone. And thanks to our super strong security tools like 256-bit AES encryption and other robust protocols, your data is super secure with us. At GotBackup, we believe your data should belong to you and you alone. That's why our active and passive protection systems are designed with multiple layers of security. We encrypt everything so we see and know nothing about your data.
Excuse me. Ms. Terabyte, I have a question. I'm not a computer-savvy person, but can you explain the technology?
Without getting too technical, this is how GotBackup secures your information. AES 256 encryption is a way to scramble information like text, files, or data so that it can't be understood unless you have the right key to unscramble it. Think of it like a secret code that only the intended recipient knows how to decode, in this case, your GotBackup cloud. AES stands for Advanced Encryption Standard. The number 256 refers to the key length. In an everyday life analogy, imagine a combination lock. Most of them have 3 to 4 numbers that you have to put in the right order to open the safe. With us, you would have to guess 256 numbers in the right order. Having more bits in the key makes it much harder for someone to guess the right combination. 128-bit encryption has never been cracked. 256-bit encryption is virtually impossible. So, AES 256-bit encryption is a very strong method. It's a widely used encryption method that's considered very secure. In fact, the US military uses this very standard.
Quick question. That's good to know and all, but how does my data get from my laptop to my GotBackup cloud without being intercepted?
That is where SSL and TLS come in. SSL and TLS are protocols used to secure your communication over the internet. Think of them like locks on a letter that ensure when you send or receive information online, it stays safe and private. Imagine you're sending a letter through the mail. SSL and TLS is like using a special envelope with a lock on it. Only the person you're sending the letter can unlock it with a special key. In this case, your GotBackup cloud. So, even if someone tries to peek at your letter while it's traveling through the mail, they won't be able to read it because it's securely locked inside the envelope. This encryption keeps your personal data, like passwords or credit card numbers, safe from hackers who might try to intercept it while it's traveling from your computer to your GotBackup cloud.
Okay, that makes sense. But there are so many cloud service providers out there. Why should I choose GotBackup?
Because of GotBackup's unbeatable value at an unbeatable price. And here's the best part, with GotBackup, you and up to 5 family or team members can enjoy the peace of mind that comes with 6 terabytes of secure storage for unlimited devices. Access your files securely from any device, Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, or through any web browser. With end-to-end encrypted online storage, your data is shielded in a secure gateway in your cloud, giving you complete control over your digital footprint. But GotBackup isn't just about securing your data. GotBackup is the only cloud backup service of its kind that not only secures your data but also puts money back in your pocket with our lucrative affiliate program. When you become a GotBackup affiliate, you can earn commissions for every person you refer to our cloud service. It's a win-win. Secure your data and boost your income simultaneously.
Okay, I really like that part. Sign me up.
Don't settle for anything less than the best when it comes to protecting your digital life. Choose GotBackup, where security, value, and opportunity come together to safeguard your data and empower your future. Visit GotBackup.com today to sign up and start securing your digital life.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Chris Jengwa here and Tammy Sellers, and we are excited to have the opportunity to share with you this wonderful business venture. So, Tammy, why don't we start a little bit about how we got introduced to GotBackup, and let's go from there.
Absolutely. If you see me smiling when we get the session started, I just love the Got Back Up dance, right? It just gets you right in the mood to present. So Chris and I are in Toronto, Canada. We've been in the network marketing space for 28 years. I'm a little bit less than Chris, maybe about 26 and a half. And yeah, we've been building global businesses for that length of time, working with so many people, developing leaders. It's been a lot of fun. And one of the greatest things that you'll get for that from all of this is the freedom lifestyle that everybody's looking for, right? And so we learned about GotBackup back in May of 2003 when Joel connected with Chris. Chris shared a little bit of his story as we do the presentation. So we've known him for quite a long time, and he left a message. Chris and I looked at each other and said, "Oh my gosh, everybody needs this." And when we saw what you're about to see today, we jumped on board because we knew that it's the future, and we knew that there's a huge opportunity for people to thrive.
Absolutely. And also, folks, just before I begin, I love to recognize the people that are signing in early. Robert, welcome. Thank you for being here. We have Marianne. We have, let's see here. We have Kate Clayton from the Philippines. Welcome. We have Robert. I already said hi, Robert. Okay, Vienyonem from Ghana. We have James. Great to have you here from South Africa. We have Courtney. Welcome. We have Steve. Welcome. Great to have you here. Courtney, yeah, from Pickering, Ontario. I think we've been exchanging here a couple of days ago. We have Bob from Central Kansas. Welcome. We have Anne from Louisiana. I think you had an hurricane there yesterday. I hope everything's okay. Let's see here. We have Eric. We have Kelly. We have Patrick from Ghana. Kelly's from New York, and we have Cass from North Carolina. Great to have you here. And folks, you know what's really exciting here is I just noticed I just lost my wife here. Tammy, are you coming back? Anyway, so what's happening here, folks, is we are an opportunity that empowers families with a global opportunity. We've seen massive growth, and folks, it is time to turn your dreams into reality. The fact is, why are you here? Right? It's time to turn your dreams into reality. When you look at these pictures here, folks, you know, prior to the pandemic, and I know that has created a whole situation around our economy, but, you know, people to be able to buy a home today, it is not what it used to be even 4 years ago. So again, you see this beautiful family with their keychain, proud of their new home. This is something that we want to encourage you to be able to do again. Or what about traveling when you want to, not when you have to? Or what about adding a new member of the family? We understand today that we have to budget how many kids we want based on the cost of living. It shouldn't be that way. What about retirement? Folks, it's really important that you're able to live from the fruit of your labor, because there will be a time in your life where you're going to be tired. You want to start kind of slowing down a little bit. What if you have some investments, but to feed those investments, you need an income stream? And this is exactly what GotBackup can be. And in fact, GotBackup could be one of those retirement plans for you. So that's what we're excited about. Back to you, Tammy.
Yeah, and it's all about empowering families, helping average people, just like Chris and I. We're just average people who were looking for a way out of the traditional way of doing business or jobs, and to have a great work ethic. That's the big thing, is to have a great work ethic, and you can achieve your dreams with this.
Yes, as a matter of fact, the company began in 1997. This is when I met Joel around the year 2001, 2, or 3. I forgot the exact time. And I remember I was looking for to rent a space to host my server. It was a WordPress website that I started creating, and Joel just kind of took me in, and I was well taken care of. We're back, and I mean, we're talking here decades ago. And I remember him telling me at one point that they were moving to the US. Why? Because they had so many customers coming in that the bandwidth that was provided where they live, the fiber optic infrastructure was not able to support the growth. And even if they would, the city would pay for more, which first of all, he would have to contribute to that payment. Once it's capped, and then they're stuck. And they knew they would outgrow that. So that's when they decided to go to the US, where Microsoft and Toyota and Google and all of these companies are sitting in an area where there's major fiber optic to be able to support the bandwidth that is required. Today, folks, we have this is what GotBackup, this is location, a 10,000 square feet data center. And they're only using a small portion of that. So let me share with you a little video to give you a tour of what this looks like.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of GotBackup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I wanna explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm gonna code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure.
So we'll show you where you can actually see the rest of this video, but let's carry on for the sake of time with this presentation. So let's talk about the global trends here, Tammy.
Absolutely. So trend number one is data storage. And we all know that everybody's filling up their phones, photos, videos, important documents. And the key is to have a safe storage. So that's why GotBackup is here. And there's a huge financial opportunity for anybody who has devices, which is everybody. That's what I love about it. It's the target market is literally everybody.
Absolutely. And folks, when you look at the percentage of global mobile traffic, this is 2011 to 2023. And I know it's getting a little bit old, but just for you to understand the graph here, it's from 6% to 60% use. I mean, the growth is massive. Let's talk about size of cloud storage market worldwide from 2022 to 2030. Right? In 2022, we're looking at a market size. It was around 90 billion in revenue. Look what's going on in 2030. It's $500 billion, folks. Data is the new oil. So those of you that are involved here now, you're ahead of the trend. You're ahead of everybody. There is no opportunity like this that offers a service like this that actually pays their own users with an opportunity, which I look forward to share with you a little later. Back to you, Tammy.
Yeah, let's face it, we all have cell phone addiction. We use it for everything. Alarms, we use it. I use it often when I'm looking something up. I go to YouTube or, information, anything that I need. I always grab my phone and I'm searching for information. We use it for everything, basically. The funniest thing is when I saw the percentage on how many people grab their phone and go to the bathroom, 73.4%. That made me laugh because, before, back in the old days, we used to have these baskets and we have magazines. Now we just grab our phones if we have any books on our phones and we do our thing. But yeah, it's definitely a trend. Absolutely.
And the downside of this trend, folks, is the data loss, right? It's a growing concern. About 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their cell phones or lost their data. I mean, this is significant, right? 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. Laptops and cell phones are stolen every 43 seconds. And I think today it's even worse due to the inflation and economical situation. We know that things are getting worse. And of course, nobody wants to lose their hardware, but what's in it, it's what's heartbreaking. Here's another kind of irritating situation that we go through.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we were looking at this when Joel contacted us, and everybody's filling up their devices, so they're getting these messages, and they either have to empty out stuff and take the time to do it and get rid of important things, or they become part of GotBackup, and you'll see the value of that. And this is a very, very important era where everybody's seeing this. So when it comes to for people signing up, I'm telling you, it's a lot easier to get people to look at this because they're seeing these messages.
Talking about signing up people, see the second global trend, folks, it's making more money.
Yes.
Right. 42% of Americans have side businesses. 62% of Gen Z, that's 18 to 25, right, also have side gigs. So what about the rest of the world, folks? I'm telling you, it's a price point that everybody can afford. And you will see that the income potential is mind-boggling. This is why Tammy and I are so excited about this.
Yeah, and the key is to leverage these trends. Anytime there's a trend, when you leverage and you talk to as many people as you can, you will grow tremendously. I know we have been nonstop, Chris and I, and they have two options that we're going to share with you today. We have the core product, which is what everybody gets, and then they have a VIP option, and I absolutely love it. We use it all the time. So to get started, you'll get 6 terabytes of data storage. 6 accounts. What that means is on one account, you can add 5 extra members onto your account to share the 6 terabytes, and you have unlimited devices. All of this for $10 a month, but that's not the best part. Well, it is great. I love it. The huge value, but it's the only home-based business that pays you. And that is what creates a lot of excitement in our profession.
Absolutely. And by the way, Marina and Leo, I didn't avoid your message. I did saw here. We'll talk a little bit about the copper when we get into the income opportunity. And you know what, Robert, you're absolutely correct, folks. Don't forget to smash that like button, right? YouTube recognizes buttons like that are that are hit. I don't know if I phrased that properly. I think you know what I mean. And it just helps the algorithm to have more people seeing this wonderful opportunity. And folks, what's happening here is let's look at our competitors: Cloud, iCloud, Dropbox, Google Drive, right? All within the price range of $10 a month, and they all within 2 terabytes, right? So here we are, the same price range, $997, but the difference, we have 6 terabytes, 3 times the amount of space. This is very, very cost efficient. And here's the kicker. If you pay for the year, which I highly recommend, $100 a year to have 6 terabytes of data, well, if you do the math, it's around $8 and change for you to have a 6 terabyte account. So folks, that is really, 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 really exciting. Let's look at the yearly plans here. iCloud, Dropbox, Google Drive. Now we're at $360, Dropbox $660, and Google Drive $216 within the same, right? So do you understand what's going on? We have $997, 6 terabytes. The value is unbeatable. Would you agree, Tammy?
Absolutely. And so many people protect the outside when they purchase phones. They're getting all that stuff and protecting it. But the most important thing is really on the inside. Okay. So 6 terabytes again, $997 includes 6 people on one account. You can use Android, iPhones, and you saw the security videos. Those who showed up a little bit earlier, you saw a little bit more. So it's all there, all in one package, and everybody can afford it. That's the big thing.
So let us share you a little video for you to see how easy and simple it is to install this on an Android device or an iPhone. Let's check this out.
Buddy, this is a quick walkthrough of how to install your GotBackup app onto your mobile device. In this case, I'm using the Android Galaxy, but the process is the same also on an iPhone. So to download your app, there's 2 ways to do this. You can either come to the Play Store. On an iPhone, it's called just the App Store, and just search for GotBackup. And there it is. Or we could come to our members area and go to use this tool, and then you will see it here on your dashboard. So again, I'm using my Android device. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and it's going to take me to my Google Play Store. If you're on an iPhone, it will take you to your App Store on your iPhone device. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It's going to ask you to log into your account. Go ahead and allow all your notifications so it could let you know that everything's being uploaded properly, and go ahead and put in your unique ID. Once logged in, you will be asked to let GotBackup access your photos and videos on your mobile device. Select Allow. Without having to do anything, an Android upload folder was automatically created for me. Neat! If you are on an iPhone, the folder will be called iPhone Upload. Now, depending on how many photos and videos is on your device, your first backup might take some time. So it is highly recommended that your device is on a charger and is connected to Wi-Fi. It is a good idea to start your first backup in the evening and keep your GotBackup app open and let it back up overnight. One more thing I'd like to point out. If I tap on these 3 little lines on the top left corner and tap on Settings, you will see these 3 boxes under Monitor are automatically checked. Auto Upload will automatically upload all future photos and videos taken on your device to your GotBackup cloud. Camera Roll Upload will back up all existing photos and videos that are stored on your device to your GotBackup cloud. And Upload only on Wi-Fi will only back up your data while connected to Wi-Fi. If you have an unlimited data plan, you can uncheck this. So if I come to my gallery, I'm going to have a slew of pictures from over the years. This is actually Joel's phone, so if I come to my albums, I have almost 1,400 pictures. Alright, so if I come to my app, come back to my menu and click Transfers, you're going to see all my pictures now are uploading. Since this might be a large upload at first and I have a low battery, it's highly recommended that you plug into a power source. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, now that's finished. We can now see that our Android upload has all been categorized by what year these photos were taken. These were taken in 2021. And this was just recently. So that's pretty much it. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
So as you can see, it's very straightforward and easy to go. And the thing, folks, we also have a VIP package. And this is something that Tammy and I talk about because we use that every single day to help us with our marketing efforts, with our emails and everything else and social media. You have here what we call a VDuber. This is like your own personal YouTube storage for all your videos where you're once it's there, there's two options. You can get a link that you can share into an email or as a hyperlink, or you can share the MP4 for someone to download whatever video they want. Really, really cool. That's at like $300 a year service. Memory place, you do an event, wherever you are, wherever event, how many people you have. Everybody has cell phones today. Everybody can take phones. You give them a QR code. They just scan the code, upload their pictures there, and then everybody has access to every picture that everybody took. That is absolutely awesome. About $300 a year. It also creates leads for you, which is really cool. We can talk about it a little later. We also have a personal promo link. You know the link that you receive when you start your GotBackup account? It's by default, the moment you enroll, within a second, your link's available. You can start promoting it. What if you would like to have your own style? Just modify the pictures, do your own videos, modify. Maybe you would like to have this in a different language that is currently not created, but you can do it. And this is connected to an email campaign. All of that. It's so well done. It's beautiful. It's around $250 a year. And the other one is a custom domain, right? It's a domain for you to have a specific domain that instead of using, for example, GotBackup, the general link that is provided, you can assign this to a domain and you can use your own domain. Like I use my own domain. I think I called it cloudspace.info. Right. When you do that, it takes people to my website without necessarily using the big long link. So again, this other options. So at the end of the day, folks, here we have a cloud storage that pays you. Back to you, Tammy.
Absolutely. Let's talk about how people can get paid here, Chris. So it pays 7 ways, and we're only going to talk about the first 3. So you can get back to the person who introduced you to this session and they can share the PDF with you. But if you do the first 3 things, the other bonuses come into play. Okay, so customer acquisition bonus, that is when you sign somebody up as a member. And if they come in at the $9.97, you're going to get 200% upfront. If they come in with the $99.97, the annual, which is what most people do because they save a couple months worth of payments, you're going to get 50%, so $50. And if they upgrade to the VIP package or any other future offers, they'll get 25%. And customers only, they'll get 25%. So let me just make an example, Chris, so that people can understand, to break it down. Okay, so let's say you have 20 new people and they came in at the $9.97. You're going to get 200% of subscription fee. So that's $20 times 20 people. So you're going to make $400 commission. And the next example, if you have 20 customers, you get 25% of the subscription fee, which works out to be $2.50 from the $10. And if you have 20 of them, so you're going to make $50, but you're going to make $50 ongoing as they are active every single month. That's residual income, you guys. And it's nice to have residual income.
Absolutely agree. The other ones we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about second and third, and of course we'll kind of touch on the other ones. It's what we call cycle earnings. Cycle earning, it's based on a 2-team structure. Just so you understand that we have a left side and a right side. When you see direct, these are people you sponsored. When you see indirect, that's someone that was not sponsored by you but happens to be into your business. It's as simple as that. As you are sharing the same leg as the person on the right side that says indirect, and underneath that you see direct. Well, the person that says indirect benefits from your work. That's just as you benefit from someone else above you. So let's look at that into more details. In the cycle bonus, there is 2 tiers. There's tier 1 and tier 2. All it means is the value that you earn for every cycle will be smaller in tier 1 than it is on tier 2. And how does that difference? Well, it's basically based on the company's profitability. Try to say that 3 times in a row. And also, in the same time, it's also based on your rank. When you reach a certain rank, and I'll touch on a little bit later, then you are moving from tier 1 to tier 2. So here's how it works. 1 is you have to remain active to qualify. Okay. 1 is you want to access your data. 2 is you want to get paid. 2 is you enrolled 1% on your left, 1% on your right. Now, earlier there was a question, there was a comment from Marina and Leo, is which this one right over here, right? How do you place people the best way to hit copper? Well, here's the answer to that question or that comment is you need to have 1% on your left and 1% on your right. You're personally enrolled. Even though there's a lot more people there, as long as 1 is coming from enrollment from you on the left and you on the right, boom, you become a copper. And that's the key. But let's focus on the cycle over here. What's going on is, how do you cycle? Well, you need to have 6 members in your team that are coming from your efforts or the efforts of what we call spillover, or the people below you that are building their businesses. Every time the company sees 6 divided in 4 and 2, it's like 2/3, 1/3 kind of thing. There's 4 people on one side, 2 on the other, 1 cycle. If a cycle is worth $1 or $3, whatever the amount is, okay, that's how much you're gonna get paid. See, our goal is to cycle over 10,000 times, right? That's our goal. So how do we do that? Is by helping people get in copper and by sharing the information with others. And it gets so much better than that. So that's the cycle aspect of this. Now let's talk about the cycle match, because that's really cool. You see, when you reach Sapphire, and again, I'll show you the ladder in a minute here, but Sapphire, it's a level that you start, that you grow into as you build your business. Okay. So when you reach a Sapphire level, now you're entitled to earn what we call matching bonus. So up to a maximum of $1,000. So that means, let's say you sponsor me, and let's say I cycle 100 times. Well, you will earn basically 25 cycles that will be added on to your paycheck. If let's say I cycle 500 times, you're sponsoring me and I'm really excited, and that would be bigger than $1,000. Well, you're capped at $1,000 until you become an emerald. And I'll show you at the end how you move up. It's really, really simple. The fact here is, as you move up in rank, your percentage in the team bonus cycle match increases. And look at the numbers here, folks. Look at an emerald. Look at the ruby. 5. This is every time you sponsor one person, and that person earns an income based on their activities, you have the potential to reach these incomes. This is mind-boggling. Imagine if you sponsor 10 people. What about 20 people? What about 100 people? Do you see where I'm coming from? And something I want to bring out here as I finish this, Dropbox has over 800 million users, folks. They don't pay a dime to their customers. Their service is cloud service. We have a cloud service. And by the way, it's a lot more than a cloud service. We'll tell you that a little bit at the end. But also, you get an opportunity to feed your family with an opportunity financially. This is really cool. You also have 4, what we call generational bonus. These are bonuses that you get as your team grows. Even if you have one big leg, one small leg, you can benefit from the big leg because of that. Okay. Yeah. And that you have to be a gold to get there. The dynamic compression, then you need to become a platinum for that one. Right. So as you keep moving in rank, then you get more and more bonuses, and it just opens up to give you more money. You have rank pools, you have leadership pools. And folks, just 2 weeks ago, Tammy and I did a training explaining every single step through a PDF, and we have many videos that are available to you, and I'll point them out. So Tammy, how do we get started?
Yes, very simple, you guys. Obviously, sign up. For those of you who are evaluating it, get yourself positioned as a member, a reseller. And then you want to register 2 people. You want to get 2 people signed up, one on the left, one on the right, just like Chris was talking about. And then go and do the same thing. Get 1 more on the left, 1 more on the right, and keep duplicating that. And the people that you bring in, get them to duplicate the same simple system. The more you do this, the more the team evolves, and everybody grows, everybody makes money, everybody develops themselves personally. And yeah, you can always tell when there's thriving teams. Chris is going to show you actually in the recognition part, because the ones that you're seeing that are being recognized, those are the leaders that are working with their people and helping their people get through whatever they need to get through to get to that next level. So it's super simple, you guys. One-time fee. Because somebody was asking, can they go? Lisa was asking, can they go from a customer to a member? Now, most people are just going to say, well, I might as well be a member, right? It's $20 to get started, and they can earn income by telling other people about it. So yes, anybody can upgrade, absolutely. Even if they came in at the $9.97 and they go, oh my gosh, I should have done the $99.97, we'll do it. Go up to $99.97 and have that payment done for the year. So I like those set and forgets. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like those ankle biting fees every month. I like to just pay for the year and have it done.
So the next one that we're talking about here that you see is the VIP package. This is an awesome, awesome service. You can pay $39.97 a month or $3.99 a year. And folks, this is nickel and dime. I'm paying for services that cost me $1,800 a year. There's no one that's costing me $600 a year because I'm using different tools I've been using for years and years and years as I support my teams, and I have all these different websites. So folks, this is so inexpensive. It's all part, and you all get paid if your downline also utilize these services, which are great services for you. I know that according to Wednesday, we have another country that was added on, Tammy, I believe 141, correct?
Oh, you know what? I missed that. I've been so busy working this week, talking to people, bringing people in, getting people trained. I missed the 141. That's awesome.
Yeah, totally. It's really cool. And by the way, Courtney, in reference to your question over here, I highly, highly, highly recommend you show up for a training tomorrow, because we're talking about how to make the first circle work. And you do not want to miss this training. We're going to tell you all the philosophies so you understand exactly the difference between becoming successful in this business or not. So let's return to the presentation here, folks. One thing that's really important is recognition and achievement. Babies cry for it. Adults will die for it. And there they are. Right? We have the bronze. This is when you enroll one person. A copper, that's when you have one person on your left, one person on your right. A silver, that means one of your personal became a copper, right? You become a gold, and this is what Tammy was sharing about earlier, is you have to sponsor one on the left, one on the right, repeat again the same thing. So you got two on the left, two on the right. You want to have 10 people sponsored personally, and you want to have in your enrollment tree 25 people. If you don't know what that means, folks, that's okay. We have trainings, we have everything. It's all recorded. And as you move up to platinum and sapphire, you saw earlier sapphire, right? That's when you start getting the matching check. This is why you want to help people reaching to become copper. This is so critical. Let's talk briefly about the support, Tammy.
Yeah. So in your back office, you have personalized referral links. You have a personalized landing page, email marketing system built in for you for free. It's amazing. And you have a lot of marketing tools. The key is just press buttons and watch the orange videos. That's what I'm always telling people, and you'll learn everything about your back office. Remember, or they have regular online presentations every Wednesday night. Put that in your calendar. This is part of growing your business, is to show up and learn, because eventually you'll want to present. But show up and learn, and bring people, invite people to presentations every Wednesday night. Joel does it. We never miss. We always invite people every Friday at 11 a.m. Show up and invite people. If you can't make it because you're working, still invite people, because you're going to have people that can attend these ones as well.
And the links are recorded.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You can always catch the recording.
So, folks, we have a product that everyone needs in a business. Absolutely everyone can afford. In light of this economy and the situation that we're all facing, folks, price is low, profitability are high. We do have to work. It's not going to go in. It's not going to happen just because you sit and pray for it, right? You have to work for it. It's very, very important. It's time to get started, folks. It's time to turn your dreams into reality. Tammy and I are working every day at this. We're training people every day about it. We're talking to our teams every day. We're always, always placing people. And at the end of the day, folks, what's important here is don't hesitate. Go on this link, simply go live, gobackuplive.com. If you click the affiliate link by someone invited you here today, then it'll take you directly there. Okay, it's very, very simple, and the person will be credited for the enrollment. Something that's very important here, folks, that I like to do as we end this session here is I like to talk about this is my back office here. Okay, you can see my little picture there. So this is my back office. If I go down to leaderboard, you can see the people that are working every single week. And let's see what's going on here. This is from September 9th to the 15th. So Granny Guanamore, number 1 from the Philippines. Paul, which is a person of Granny, number 2. And then we have Peacock. Congratulations. We have Jeffrey. We have Stone. Stone, I know you're there often, man. Keep it up. You're doing fantastic. We have Mulumba. Well done. Congratulations. I apologize. Sometime with my my French and English ears, I have to work on some pronunciation. I apologize for that. Mark, congratulations. And we have John here and Mr. Weber. Well done. Now, on the top 10, folks, you'll notice that this doesn't change much because these are all-time income earners. You can see the people there. They're pretty much the same folks. These are the people that are showing up every day working. Curtis is there. Richard is there. And I know now that Dr. Kiaway is on the list. And then congratulations, Dr. Kiaway. And, of course, we have Bruce. Now, if we go down, these are the people working the business. So we see here the top 10 weekly sell generated. So we have here Kabamba, well done, congratulations. We have Granny, that's number 2 here. We have Tusiama, congratulations. We have Paul, we have Mark, GotBackup, amazing deal. We see him often here. We have Danny, we have Bangula, we have Bangula, KSC, Bangula Sona, and Mary Louise. Well done. Congratulations. This is awesome. And they see the weekly generated leads. These are, people that are sending their links or people that are reactivating, right? So we have here Mikhail, we have Will, we have Marvin, Don, Joseph, we have Paul, we have GotBackup, amazing deal. We have Dave Lear. Well done, Dave. This is awesome. We have Bill and we have Rogers. And folks, this is all in your back office. Right. And one thing that's very, very important to understand, if you look at your comp plan rank, I'm just going to show you here. It doesn't reveal so much other than just the details that you need to be aware of is for you to qualify. What happens here is you see as a bronze, you have sponsored one person. As a copper, you sponsor one on the left, one on the right. As a silver, one on the left, one on the right. But the difference now is you have one person that actually became copper.
That you need to
part of your
copper.
enrollment tree. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
As a gold, right? You need to have 5 personally enrolled. You need to have 2 on your left, 2 on your right. Look, all the way from gold to black diamond. That does not change. Once you've met that requirement, you can check this box on. Okay. And then you need to have 25 in your enrollment tree. That means that the people you sponsor and the people that they sponsored. Right. But the difference now is you need to help your team becoming copper. So you need to have 1 copper and 3 different enrollment tree. What does that mean? Out of the 5 people you sponsored, well, either them or one of them or someone that they brought in has hit copper. And that's how the system counts this. So that's why duplication is critical. Why do we teach you to get 10 people? Because we prepare you as a platinum, as a sapphire, as an emerald. Look, it's all 10, 10, 10, 10. Right? So we want you to have the higher level as fast as you possibly can. That you've already met the requirement when you became gold. Now you need 100 people in your person. That means people are duplicating, right? It's not necessarily bringing all these new people. Your people are duplicating. And look what's going on here. You have 1 copper and 6 different enrollment trees. So that means out of the 10 people you have, if you look at emerald, so that means that you have 1 copper somewhere in the line from someone you've enrolled. That's how this works. This is how you increase your income. And even tells you here, basically, I need 1,404 more users. So I need to get to work by supporting, presenting, training. What's going on? What's happening here is now I'm going for blue diamond. Blue diamond is right over here, right? So that's what I'm aiming. We want to help you succeed, folks. So what's really, really important here that you understand that you have here, you GotBackup, you have your reseller tools. When you click on that, everything that's available there, that's what you have to build your business. All the links that are coming here, you can turn around and promote these links immediately to invite people to look at the information. So one thing that also we don't talk about often is, I just want to share with you, we have a lead capture system, right? These are my leads. And what's happening here is these are my broadcasts. So what's going on is these are all the emails you see right now. That was an email I sent tomorrow. There's 352 people I was sent to, 64 opened it and so forth. And this is the one I'm about to send today. We have a training tomorrow. Take the lead. Join us for making the first circle work. You don't want to miss that. Training that's going in tomorrow. Okay. We've done some trainings last Saturday on how to create all of these. It's all available. It's all at your fingertips. And folks, at the end of the day, folks, here's the VIP program and all the details that are part of the VIP. Here's all the detail for my business and everything that I need to be aware of. So at the end of the day here, folks, what we're talking about here, it's a wonderful opportunity that can really, really, really change your life. So Tammy, as we end, what are the last words?
I highly recommend you get all of your team members, even if they're inactive, get them to come and at least check out the training, the making the first circle work. I'm telling you, we're going to inspire. We're going to get so many people in action and hitting their main copper ranks and above. And if you invite your people, they're going to be part of it. That's what it's all about. It's engaging people to show up, learn skills so that they can evolve and grow and go up all the ranks right to the top. So we're super excited about tomorrow's session. So be there bright and early. Make sure that you invite.
You don't want to miss trainings tomorrow, folks.
Yes.
Listen, thank you so much for attending today. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.